Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Hope you all are doing pretty good. It is New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve to everyone. So yeah. Hello, NB Origin. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hello, Grace. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing good on this New Year's Eve night. By the way, I was wanting to give a shout out to NB Origin for boosting the Life of Weather Discord server. Yeah, thank you a lot for doing that. Very appreciated for all the support. All support is appreciated, so yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate all of that. So anyways, hope you all are doing great tonight. It is New Year's Eve, so New Year's Day is coming around pretty quick. But anyways, hey, no problem. But anyways, yeah, so let me get this open, and I'm gonna go and start discussing about what'll be going on today. It's some interesting stuff going on. There is a ongoing winter storm brewing in the south central part of the U.S. in Texas. So there is ongoing severe weather and ongoing snow. So quite interesting. Quite a lot of interesting stuff going on. But yeah, so of course we do have a enhanced risk down in the deep south in Louisiana. And just around that in the yellow, we have a slight and a marginal down there. So we'll take a look at what the reasons for all of that is. So it looks like we do have it 10% in the areas where they are highlighted in enhanced, which possible tornadoes. Well, will be possible tornadoes with all the severe weather that is going through right now. And around that is 5% chance, and then in the green is 2%. Somebody check. There wasn't too much of a hail risk, but yeah, we do have a small hail risk, 2% hail risk in the areas that are under a severe weather risk for the day, and then wind. You're only seeing at most of a 15%. That is all highlighted under the slight risk, and then around that in the 5%, we are seeing a 5%. Or yeah, 5%. So that's what we have for the Storm Prediction Center for today. What time is that bad weather will hit? Believe it or not, it is actually there are actually storms brewing in the areas that are highlighted in the severe weather risks. So that is why I'm actually live at the moment. So hello, weatherman of the north. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, this will be more of a wind and tornado. Yeah, it's gonna be more of that. But there hasn't been many tornado warnings at the moment, which is interesting. Well, I guess that's also a good thing. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the models here for what we are seeing right now. The European model is showing that there is actually going to be quite a lot of snow in Texas, so which is very interesting. I did see the tornado warning that was west of Baton Rouge. I did see that, yeah. But fortunately, though, we haven't seen as much as what they were predicting, so yeah, I guess that's a good thing. But anyways, yeah, so we're seeing this pretty large center low with 999 located in Texas that is actually projected to move up north into Arkansas and Oklahoma. So, and it looks like that we could be seeing quite a large ice storm, a lot of freezing rain in that area. So that will be pretty interesting to see. A lot of winter storm warnings are currently in effect in the whole area at the moment. Of course, we are seeing all of the snow right here. So this is a pretty significant winter storm that we are seeing today. So GFS model, let's go and take a look at that now. And yeah, it's showing something pretty similar. A lot of freezing rain in all those areas that the Euro was showing. Then quite a bit of snow. Looks like that the GFS is predicting more of that snow to be ice than snow, which is quite interesting to see that. And then, of course, all of this over here is supposed to be the severe weather, which is actually right now brewing in the in Louisiana at the moment. So kind of interesting to see that. Let's actually go and take a look at the snow accumulations, because that can show a lot. So yeah, we are seeing some decent snow amounts in Texas here, almost a foot of snow, which that's a pretty decent amount, quite a lot. That's under a foot. But we are seeing some decent snow amounts projected according to the GFS model in Texas right there. So pretty interesting. And then total ice accumulations, which this is quite a lot of, actually this is a lot of ice. So freezing rain. We're seeing up to an inch of freezing rain in central Texas and even in Kansas. That's over an inch actually. So and we're seeing a lot of areas with half an inch and over. So ice can be very dangerous. It can cause widespread power outages if there's a lot of it. So always good to keep in mind about ice, because it can do quite a lot of damage depending on the amount of ice that there is. So let's actually go and take a look at the HRRR model now, because this can say quite a bit. So of course, yeah, here's the winter storm that is right now brewing in Texas at the moment. Of course, projected to move north into Oklahoma with a decent low pressure to it. It looks like up here we're seeing a lot of freezing rain. and some decent snow amounts on the western tip of the storm. So, and then we're seeing all the severe weather right here, which is going on at the moment, which that is projected to move into Arkansas, Mississippi. It looks like that there's some severe weather that does build up in Alabama. And then that moves into the eastern U.S. So there could be quite a bit of severe weather from this thing. So that's something to keep in mind from this severe weather event that's going on, and the winter storm that is also going on. So I should go ahead and now take a look at the Weather Prediction Center. Okay, yeah, excessive rainfall. We're seeing a slight. So there could be some flash flooding and slight risks of excessive rainfall. That is, of course, from all the severe weather that's going on from the winter storm. And then here is actually you need to chart. All right, that is fine. And then here's the winter storm impacts according to the Weather Prediction Center. And as we are seeing, we are actually seeing a major risk of winter weather. A lot of it is in Texas, so which that can really mean that there could be quite a lot of winter weather within this area. So a lot of course, snow accumulations or ice accumulations could build up in this area. So how does the thing near Russia look? I'll go ahead and check that in a little bit, but yeah, that did look pretty interesting, though. It did look like it was kind of bombing out a little. A lot of wind was in that, so it was actually pretty interesting. I will give you that, though. Welcome back, Weatherman of the North. Hope you're doing all right. So at most, we do have a major risk for winter weather in all these areas here. A lot of areas are under a moderate risk for winter storm impacts. And of course in the yellow is minor. So quite a lot of risk for winter weather today with this significant winter storm that is passing through at the moment. So anyways, yeah. So the thing near Russia. Oh, you're talking about this thing, right? NB. Yeah, this looks to be quite impressive, actually. Yeah, and that looks to be moving in kind of this direction. Yeah. Yeah, and then it looks like that it disorganizes a little bit whenever it gets closer into Alaska. So, yeah, that is a pretty interesting cyclone that is brewing out near Alaska. So, but anyways, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we're seeing at the moment because, of course, there is a bit going on. So it looks like that we don't have any severe weather alerts at the moment, which is a good thing. So, yeah, of course, we're seeing this line of storms that does look to be moving north, which that'll potentially impact some of these cities. Like Lafayette is very close to being impacted by the line here. Does not look to be too significant down here. So, yeah, near Alexandria, Louisiana, it looks to be pretty decent. So yeah, just going to take a look at the velocity radar here, and as we can see, not too much going on here, but maybe some potential isolated spin-ups could pop up all through here. But yeah, fortunately it's not as what the Storm Prediction Center has expected this to be. But also there is quite a lot of shear. So I think that's why that this was given a 10% tornado chance. So last time I checked, it was around 60 knots in this area where the shear would interact with the line of storms. So and all these here look to be potentially small little hooks. Like this one here is a small hook potentially right here. And yeah, there's where a little bit of that interaction between the two one second. All right, so yeah, let's go and take a look at the echo tops of all of these. Not expecting too much, yeah. 25,000 foot echo tops. With this one storm. So it doesn't look so yeah, it doesn't look like we don't have any severe weather alerts going on at the moment. Of course, that is a good thing. We have all this going on up here. But I mean, the real deal is down here. But yeah, we don't have any severe weather alerts going on at the moment. I'm going to check on what's going on over here, because there are some isolated cells this way. We do have a meso reading right here. Yeah, and this is near New Orleans. Just to the east. It looks like that it is moving away, which is a good thing. So it doesn't look like that it is moving into anywhere super populated, but we do have some of these little towns in through here that could potentially be hit by this here, but it doesn't look like that there's really much going on in this either. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting little complex of storms. Which all of it is moving to the northeast. So I do not have Radar Scope Pro. I only have the regular one. So yeah, yeah, no, I do not have Radar Scope Pro. I have, all right. Maybe I could get it one day. I was actually maybe thinking GR2. Which GR2 is pretty good. Like it's really good. GR2. So yeah, I was probably thinking that one, but don't know if that'll happen soon. But yeah. I have bad news. What's that? Oh, you don't have your PC anymore? Alright, let's go ahead and check out all of the snow that's going on out here, because there's projected to be quite a lot of snow accumulations, as I did show earlier. Yeah, we're seeing a big band of snow right here just west of San Angelo. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of snow out this way right now. Of course, the center of the storm, yeah, it is around here. That's where that center of circulation is. But yeah. Looks like that there's some snow even going as far east as almost near Austin. So that's pretty interesting. Not very common to see snow in that area, by the way. It isn't very... Yeah. So yeah, a lot of freezing, a lot of mixed precipitation up near Wichita Falls. Going into Oklahoma. So yeah, that could potentially be freezing rain or sleet in the mixed precipitation. So it can be a methanol in mixed precipitation. Like there could be a lot in that. So but anyways, so um all right. Looks like we have a big band of snow just south of Santa Ana, Texas. Or it's going southeast of it. So everything this in this area here is kind of going in a west south west direction. So yeah, because of course this is west of the center low, which is right here. San Angelo doesn't look to be getting heavy precipitation right now, but they could be getting some soon coming from the northeast going down towards San Angelo. So heavy snow could be possible in all these bands of snow, especially in through here in places like Mertzen, Texas, which are probably getting rapid snow accumulations. So and also near Santa Ana, Texas, they are probably getting some rapid snow accumulations as well with this band of snow right here that is moving away from it. So and of course in all these conditions, a lot of icy conditions are possible in really snowy conditions. So yeah, of course it's can be quite dangerous to be on the road in these conditions due to all the ice on the roads, and even in freezing rain there could be especially freezing rain, a lot of icy conditions in that. So, and of course, the GFS, as I showed earlier, is projecting around an inch in some spots. Let's actually go and take a look at that again. So, but yeah, an inch is a lot of ice, by the way. So if we want to take a look at that. So it did call for an inch down here. Of course, the model did update because the storm is moving its way up into up north. So yeah, in Missouri, we're seeing over an inch of freezing rain. So that's a lot of freezing rain. Yeah, it's quite a bit over an inch. And yeah, and I actually kind of think that this is producing more freezing rain than Winter Storm Gale did a couple weeks ago. That big blockbuster storm that moved up the East Coast. And that produced quite a lot of ice, by the way. Especially in the far western parts of Virginia. That produced, well, it was projected to produce over half an inch of freezing rain. So, yeah, a lot of freezing rain was in that. But yeah, this is projected to produce a lot of freezing rain in from Texas all the way up into even Illinois. Over half an inch. Iowa could be seeing over half an inch in the southeastern part of Iowa. So yeah, this is according to the GFS. So yeah, pretty interesting to see that, of course. Anyways, so oh yeah, and also something that I probably should discuss about is the wind. So it could possibly produce gusty winds in some areas. Yeah, it could. Not as gusty as you would think, but yeah, some gusts in some places could be reaching over 40 miles an hour, which is quite a lot of wind. Arkansas could be seeing, well, a lot of Arkansas could be seeing over 40 gusts. And this is into tomorrow morning at 4 to 5 a.m. So, and most of the wind looks to be east of the center, which is right there. And of course, that moves up into Missouri and Illinois into tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah, this looks to be a decent winter storm, actually. Yeah, producing quite a lot of heavy snowfall in Oklahoma and Kansas, especially in those areas there. And yeah, a lot of freezing rain and ice in there, in that area. Look at Louisiana. So it looks like what we're really seeing, severe weather-wise here, is these two lines of storms here. Have a special marine warning here. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Yeah, a strong thunderstorm was located near Rigolet. Hope I'm saying that right. Moving north at 30 knots. Yeah, it's got a meso reading. It doesn't look like that it's rotating all too much. It is indicating a meso. So I guess this is something that we should probably keep our eyes on. Because something could happen to this. But yeah. Let's go ahead and check this out. Seeing little things of rotation in through here. Do you want me to keep an eye on it too? If you want, you can, yeah. It'd be really good if you could help out. Always appreciate help here. So yeah. A little interesting here though. So should keep our eyes on this here too. Near Oakdale and Turkey Creek in Pine Prairie, Louisiana. Decent echoes. Not really huge though, but yeah, they are decent. Most of 32,000 feet. But yeah. And we got a closer one here to look at all of this. a little interesting through here. Um, anyways, I think I'll probably stream a little longer. And then, yeah. So there's not as much stuff going on as expected. Although earlier we did have a couple severe weather warnings. We had a tornado warning just west of Baton Rouge, and we did have a SVR just north of Beaumont. So, but yeah. Of course, I think the reason why the enhanced was issued is because of a lot of this shear that would interfere with the storms that are right now in Louisiana. Actually, we can go ahead and check that right now if you guys would like me to. So, yeah, but is not the area I wanted. So yeah, yeah. So at around this time, we would be seeing around 63 knots of shear, and this is where the storms are right now. Are in this area, so I think that's why we haven't enhanced. Is because of the shear. Hello, French. Hope you're doing good. Happy New Year to you too. It's getting really close. 4 hours left. Yeah, 4 hours left until the new year. So that'll be pretty interesting to see that clock say 2021 on it. But yeah, 5 hours, yeah. It's gonna go by pretty quick. These few hours are gonna go by really quick. So yeah. But yeah, let's go and take a look at all the snow that's going on right now, and it looks like some of it is transferred over to snow according to precipitation depiction. Yeah, a lot of areas of heavy snow still. Yeah, snow in Texas. Yeah, they're right now getting hit by a pretty significant winter storm. So, but not in New York City. So it is a little. It's not extremely common to see snow like this in Texas. So yeah. I mean, New York did get hammered with snow a couple weeks ago from Winter Storm Gale. So yeah. Wisconsin. Oh yeah, you guys got a winter storm um, earlier this week. Winter storm. Yeah, yeah. There was a clipper system moving all across the Midwest. I did see something about that. Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, 3 days ago. Yeah, that was when you guys got the big winter storm. Look on vertically integrated liquid. In Louisiana. This looks pretty interesting here. Wow. Yeah, and this is where all those the line of storms is. This is near just south of Alexandria, Louisiana. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Let's take a look at which cell. Yeah, this is that hook-looking storm that I was mentioning earlier. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's quite a bit of vertically integrated liquid. And that's in the two largest storms at the top of the line. So, yeah, I only got 2.5 inches. Oh. I mean, I would take 2.5 inches because I mean, for like the past now couple of years where I am, it's been um, kind of snowless. Last year was bad. For snow. So I don't know, maybe there'll be another winter storm that'll potentially affect the eastern U.S., but it looks to be that January is going to be a pretty mild month. So I'm thinking that this winter it looks to be like December would be the cold month of the winter, potentially. But I mean, it's still possible that we could get some cool downs that could bring a winter storm. So yeah. But yeah. Answer: a burst of wind is headed to the surface. What does it mean? Oh, yeah. Um... Hope it's nothing on 2015. Oh, the 2015 winner? Wait, what was that winner like again? Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. But anyways, what's going on up here? So it looks like a lot of the cold air is to the east, or not the east, to the west of the storm. Because it looks like that we're seeing most of all of that snow being all in here. So Tornado Alley, Oklahoma, May 23rd, 2015. Mixed precipitation in Abilene, Texas. Anyways, I think I'll probably end the stream in 10 minutes. Just wanted to stream tonight just to give a heads up about the winter storm that is right now in Texas. But yeah, not much going on severe weather-wise. Of course, there is an enhanced. But yeah, interesting stuff going on with all the snow, especially with all the freezing rain that's projected. Over an inch of snow, not over an inch of snow, over an inch of freezing rain in Missouri is quite a lot. Looks like that there is people blowing fireworks off in the distance. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah. So yeah, very interesting to see that much snow projected in Texas. Not very common to see that. Not very common to see a winter storm go that far south. So yeah. Um, Seeing a mezzo. Anyways, yeah. All right, so I think I'll probably go ahead and show the Storm Prediction Center outlook for tomorrow. There's the weather alerts. So we still do have a tornado watch in effect for Louisiana, and that looks to be exactly where those storms are right here. Like right here is where the tornado watch is. But yeah. Yeah, now they just downgraded it to a slight. So there's no longer an enhanced in Louisiana. It's just now a slight, and it's in Mississippi and Alabama. Yeah. It's for wind and tornadoes. And hail has been... Well, there's no hail risk anymore, so yeah. Anyways, here's tomorrow's severe weather outlook. We're not seeing too much tomorrow, although we are seeing a decent air. We're seeing an area of marginal in the southeast, so it looks like that it is for wind and tornadoes, just 2% tornado chance and a 5% wind risk. And that's for the southeast in the dark green. And then it looks like Saturday is just a marginal risk, probably for the same reasons as the previous day, for winds and tornadoes. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here now, guys, because there is not too much going on with severe weather. Just wanted to stream this just to give a heads up about the winter storm that's right now going on in Texas, and some of the severe weather that was predicted. But anyways, yeah, so hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. If you guys haven't, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the stream, and turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified from my latest streams. Also, be sure to join the Life of Weather Discord server. Link is in the description. Would thank you for doing that as well. All support is appreciated, so would appreciate it if you did that. But anyways, yeah, I'd like to wish all of you guys a happy new year, because this is the last stream of the year. Of course, we'll be doing feature streams in the next year. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end today's stream. Thank you all for watching, and happy new year to everyone. And I am out.